Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a sort of video preview for a super cool figure that's going to be coming out later this year. That is the continuation of the Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts line. They have just announced they're going to be releasing a Brawley Alright, good stuff. So we have about 6 pictures to take a look at. Wanted to definitely give my thoughts on this release since I have been a big fan of the Tamashii Nations Bandai SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. These things are incredible, and I really like how we're starting to get into more and more characters. So rather than just, an infinite number of different Goku releases, we're getting to see our Krillins and androids and Brawley, and apparently there's going to be Boo released fairly soon too. Probably, I would think this guy right here is slated for end of 2014, so it's scheduled for November, December, which will probably mean December, January, to tell you the truth for most people, depending on where you are, depending on your location. But basically, once they finish that, apparently there's going to be a Boo released next. Now, this is a strange one to me. They released Brawley before Boo, but here's one thing about it. If you actually start looking Dragon Ball Z up on YouTube, one of the things you'll notice is one of the most popular videos out there for Dragon Ball Z is the Brawley movies. Both of them are very popular, or at least the main one, the first one, is very popular. It's one of the most popular Dragon Ball Z anything. So I think this is really cool that they're going to go ahead and release a movie character, because Brawley, if you guys remember, is not a character in the actual Dragon Ball Z anime itself. He's in the movies, right? Dragon Ball Z animated movies that were released. So very, very cool news. Here is a picture of him holding Goku's face, if you guys remember from that kind of iconic part of that movie where he just kind of grabs his face. And you can see the size. Apparently he's supposed to be about 7.5 inches, which is quite a bit bigger than the standard Figuarts figure, which is around 5 inches or so. Let's say hair sometimes makes it a little bit taller, but around 5 inches minus the hair. So this Broly figure is huge compared to regular Goku, and it looks like he's going to come with a flight stand too. So very cool. Now let's take a look at a picture with just Brawley by himself. Freaking sweet, man. So as you can see, the size of him is just ridiculous. There is I believe, a movie collection figure that's floating around on eBay. You can pick up, but he's pretty expensive. He's like $100. And a lot of people use that with their Figuarts figures, but I gotta admit, this one's got it beat. Pretty much every way, shape, or form. Not that that one's a bad figure. I mean, I'm sure that one's still going to go for quite a bit online, and anybody who has it, I wouldn't necessarily say you have to sell it, but take a look at this right here. This is freaking sick. I especially like the shoulders. The shoulders look absolutely ridiculous on this thing. I don't know why, but they just do. And you can see there's going to be a lot of articulation points. There's one there, it looks like under the chest, which is kind of cool. You can see here he's got the fisted hands. In the previous one, he had a grabbing hand for Goku's face. You can see the gold gauntlets and boots, I guess you'd call them, with the kind of the gems around. Man, very, very cool design. Looks like right out of the movie. Pretty much perfect, I want to say. The hair I really like because it's yellow, but I can see like a tint of green. By the way, I'll put the link to these pictures in the description so you guys can check them out in closer detail. But yeah, it's kind of got that yellowish, but it's got some green in there too. Here, take a look at this one from behind. You see what I mean? How in the inside it's yellow on top, right? But in the inside you have kind of that green shine that Brawley has. He's very unique in that. None of the others really have any kind of green energy, but he does. It's very, very different and very cool. You can see the joints at the knees and just kind of the, I don't know what you want to call, it's not a skirt, but the kind of part that comes down there, the red in the back looks cool. And I mean, all around this thing is just, it's freaking sweet, man. Very, very cool. There's also going to be an open mouth faceplate for it, so you can swap out the faces. You can see here it is here. He's kind of like screaming, and he powers up, and he's got that, kind of famous, I guess, screams that he does when he's powering up. So very cool. And here we have one of him open palms, so getting ready to shoot some kind of energy blast. And finally, here's one of him kind of getting ready, I guess kind of running forward, shooting some kind of energy ball. So as you can see there, green energy, which is pretty cool. Not the best pose, to tell you the truth, but it still looks cool. So all in all, really excited for the Brawley figure. Apparently he's supposed to be around $70 or so, which I think is a pretty good price considering he's going to be bigger than the others. And I'm sure he's going to sell really well. So if you skip it, I would say if you collect the line, and if you're going to skip it, just be aware that in 6 months to a year, his value on eBay, if you want to buy it later on, may go through the roof. So just a heads up for that. Anyway, I thought I would give my quick thoughts on the new release for the Brawley. I couldn't be happier. To be honest, who cares about Boo? I mean, I'd rather have a Brawley than a Boo anyway. Just absolutely amazing. Very, very cool. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, please thumb it up below. And yeah, call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trav as always, and I'm saying peace.